So Zombie Pelosi rants for 8.5 hours on the Senate floor about nonsense. I call her Zombie Pelosi. Why? Because she always rambles and rants on about what? It's a nonsense. A story about, she must have no brains in there. Her story about her grandson. Well, he wished that he could change into brown skin like little Antonio. Come on. I mean, what was the point of that story in the first place? I mean, what was she really talking about? Is it about immigration? Okay, so what does your grandson wishing that he could magically turn into a Guatemalan have to do with immigration? What does it have to do with the budget deal? And what does it have to do about DACA anyway? Like, seriously. The woman is brain dead, if there's anything up there. I don't think there is. I think she is literally a zombie, a corpse that has been reanimated. I think maybe Clinton, Schumer, and the rest of them, they have some kind of weird thing going on where they're reanimating corpses to serve for the Democrat Party. Has to be, because that woman is far gone. And she was pissed off that Schumer and the boys weren't going for another government shutdown like before. They was like, no. See, Trump said it already. He's like, no, you guys, you want to go for a government shutdown? Well, guess what? We're going to do it. Schumer said, well, we tried to call his bluff before. We wanted to play chicken before, and we lost terribly. And it made us look bad on top of that. So we're not going for that again. And they passed the budget deal like they were supposed to do. Very good. Thank you very much for not holding American citizens hostage for the second time, Democrats. Thank you very much. Now, you could do yourselves a favor by getting rid of Pelosi for us. And we don't have to vote her out. Just like unreanimate her and let her go back to her grave. But seriously now, her grandson complaining that he doesn't have brown skin. First of all, I don't believe that story. But even if it did, what the hell does it have to do about a budget deal? She was just peeved. So she went on a rant about nothing. About 8.5 hours of barely coherent sentences. This is what the Democratic Party has come up to. And to me, it seems like maybe some of them are starting to wake up and realize that, well, even with your liberal policies, you may want to pull back the progressive ideology just a little bit, because you're starting to lose support amongst Americans. The middle class already knows you've abandoned them. The working class and the underprivileged already know that you turned your back on them in favor for people who are citizens of another country, foreign nationals. I mean, yes, we love them too, but come on. If we go to Mexico or we go to Guatemala or we go to Nigeria, they're going to care about their citizens before they care about the tourist or the person that is in their country illegally. As a matter of fact, they would take me, put me in jail, and put my ass on the next plane to America. Now, we have to remember this. You see, the people who overstayed their visas, if you're undocumented, you're not an immigrant, all right? See, immigration, there's a specific forms that you have to fill out. There's specific applications that you have to fill out and make to make an immigration visa happen for you. All right, that's how you are an immigrant. When you have that visa, that is an immigration visa. If you are a student doesn't necessarily mean you're an immigrant. If you're a tourist and you overstayed your visa, you're definitely not an immigrant. Because on your visa, you made a statement under oath that you were coming to sightsee or to visit someone. So you're not an immigrant. All right. So in reality, no, the DACA, you're not an illegal immigrant. Those people that overstayed their visa, jumped the border. No, it's not illegal immigrant. It is the right terminology. You are an illegal alien if you're undocumented and you shouldn't be here. So you know what, Democrats, you want to stop doing this, kicking the can down the road, because this is what you guys have been doing for a long time. This is what you do. In March, come to the table, do a real deal. Stop doing the same DACA thing. It was designed to be temporary in the first place. So make some legislation, come together. You know, once these the recipients are going to be granted citizenship, they're going to use the same laws in place to bring over the rest of their family. Some of them might not even be profitable and productive for the United States, but they're still going to be brought over anyway because they are family. That's just ridiculous. So that's how we need to make legislation to get rid of the chain migration. It's not called chain migration, but that's the exploit that they're using to cause chain migration. All right? And also the visa lottery, that's got to go. That's got to go because we are not bringing in people based on their merit and worth. Please, let's do this thing. Let's make some legislation that can put a stop to kicking the can down the road. Let's build this wall and let's get things going. Thank you.